Alright, guys, so this is Joe Surveys once again. So, if you're stumbling on my YouTube channel for the very first time, please kindly like, share, and subscribe so you get notified each time I get to post a video. Alright, so it's from one insightful stuff to another. Alright, so today I'll be talking about how to maximize your Geonix proxy, how to make your Geonix proxy last longer for you, how to make it last longer. Now, let me clear out something, right? There are some proxy providers, right? There's some proxy sites that offer their proxies in gigabyte. Yes, they offer their proxies in gigabyte, right? While others just can make it unlimited for you. It means what I mean by unlimited is it can last you for a whole month. There is no usage limitation. But when it comes to some proxy service providers like Geonix, they give you in gigabyte. Even there's this proxy provider, I've forgotten the name. That skipped my mind. Even them also they give data impulse. Yes, data impulse. They also give the service their gigabytes, their proxies in gigabyte. It's almost like a recharge card. When you buy it, the rate at which you use will determine how long the recharge card is going to last you. All right, so that's how it is. So over the years, with my experience with proxy servers, I discovered that now when when a proxy service provider put in so much work in renewing and updating their IP pool, like what do I mean by updating the quality of IP, ensuring that they update fresh and clean IPs when they work, and then quality mobile ISPs, right? Quality ISPs of for yes, quality ISPs. Now, when they do that, right, at at the end of the day, it costs them so much that they cannot make the proxy very, very cheap. But you would enjoy the service. Okay. So when you go out there to look for some of those proxy services that are unlimited, be careful. Be very, very careful. Okay. What are the downsides? What are the downside you may get from them? The downside you may get from them is from some of them you may not get quality ISP. The ISPs may not be of quality. The ISP will just be some of these random providers that are coming up. Then secondly, there is a high chance that they would have to rotate the IP for many people, because if you want them to be bringing quality IPs, they can't afford to accept something very cheap for it, because if they accept a very cheap payment for it, they will not be able to maintain such quality service over time. They won't be able to keep updating and getting fresh IPs for you. So if you want most of these service providers that get to give you unlimited, be careful. They might be rotating that same proxy for a lot of people so they can maximize it and make money. All right, rotating it means that if they give you the IP, if they give you the IP today, if you use it and you did not renew, there's a high likeliness that when somebody else comes to renew, will be given that same IP. That same IP that was given to you. And if that somebody else is giving that same IP, imagine you are into surveys and you're giving that IP. You have used that IP for a lot of survey sites. The next person is also doing survey and comes to want to use that same IP. That's one of the major reasons why you discover that sometimes people want to withdraw from Hey Piggy, Hey Cash, and the rest of them, and they just tell you that technical error. Sometimes they've recorded that particular IP on their server for a lot of new accounts. Yes, a lot of times that's what happens, because these things, they have algorithm, they have patterns, they have AI that monitors and track what we do and how we do it. And if it does not tally with their rule, you're just going to see technical error. You're just going to see technical error. It's not like more than one person can use an IP for an account. More than one person can use, but there's a total number of people that each survey platform, depending on their rules, we allow. There's a total number of persons they'll allow using a single IP to have access to their platform and even withdraw. They will allow you have access, you'll be doing what you're doing, but to withdraw becomes a problem. to withdraw becomes a problem. You just see technical error. So a lot of time people see technical error and they think that it's because I bought number. After I bought number, they ban the account. No, when you bought number, what happens is when you bought number, your account went for verification. It's a verification process. So they were not verifying only that number. It's a wholesome verification. What do I mean by wholesome verification? It's an all-round verification, ensuring that you pass all the metric tests that is required to have a successful account there. So one of it is one of the paramount thing that they would have to check is your number to ensure that your number is not a VOP number. So if your number passes that, then number will not be the issue. The next thing, the next verification that your account passes that you don't even know, the airbot system for that survey account have done all those verification on your account. You don't even know. The next is your IP, the IP analysis of the IP you're using to access, especially when you place a withdrawal. It will do all those analysis on your account. It will verify all those things, the IP. So now, if that IP you're using to access the platform, you have been using it to do survey, no problem. But it was when you placed your number, added your number to verify, that's when they started the whole general verification. The IP you're using, how has that IP been used on their platform? Has that IP been blacklisted on the site, on their platform? These are questions you need to know. So that's why I encourage a lot of people. I tell them sometimes when people come to me and then they be like, sir, please, I want to buy a number for verification. Sometimes for some people, I'm skeptical to sell number. The reason why is somebody tell me that after I bought the number, my account had blah 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 issues and all that and all this stuff. And I just laugh. Number is not the major reason why. That same the same site I get that number, I sold it to a couple of persons and they had successes. So number is not just the only issue. As at the time you're putting that number, the account went for general review. It will also check your IP. It will also check your IP quality. If the IP, particular IP you're using has been blacklisted on the site, then if you like use the best number, you're going to definitely have issues. Okay, so I hope I have been able to make this point clear. So far, Geonix is one of the best. So far, Geonix is one of the best platform I recommend for survey and for what's it called for proxies. They give very quality proxies. They give very quality proxies. So do well to check below. There are other videos. I've posted other videos on how to make your fundings, right? So the best way to fund your Geonix is via LTC. Yes, crypto method. You go with crypto method and you pick LTC. That's the best way to fund. But if you cannot pick, if you don't know how to fund, you don't have a crypto wallet, do not worry. Just come follow the comment section, join the community, and send me a message. I will help you fund, and I'm not charging you for funding. I'll just help you fund at the rate, at the current USDT rate at that point in time. Then I'll help you fund. So the only thing you need to do is check the comment section. You're going to see a link to Geonix. Just sign up with my link. That is all you need to do, and I'll help you fund. All right, the link is going to be on the description of this video, and it's also going to be in the comment section. And if you miss it here, when you join my community, you can still ask. It's on the pinned message. Follow the pinned message. The link to download and signing up for Geonix is there. Don't do let me know, and I'll help you fund, and I'll also guide you during funding and how to generate your IPs. Alright, so that's that about that. So when you buy your Geonix come in form of gigabyte. You can buy 1 gig, you can buy 3 gig, and they are all 3 gig, 5 gig, and the rest. They are all expected to last for 1 month, but this depends on your usage. So now this is why I want to teach you. I want to teach you how to maximize it, how to make it last longer for you. Now, right, if you're using a Mo login anti-detect on your phone, it is going to last long. If you're using a Mo login, right, if you're using a Mo login anti-detect on your phone, or sorry, on your PC, on your laptop to load your IPs, it is going to last long for you. But if you're not, if you're using your phone, what you need to do, if you're using your phone, what you need to do is to get, if you're using your phone, what you need to do is to get what? Is to get Super Proxy Pro. You need to get Super Proxy Pro, the Pro version, right? If you need the Pro version app, just also join the community, ask in the group. Somebody should share you a Pro login, the Super Proxy Pro app. Somebody should share it to you, or send me a message and I'll send you the Pro login app. So once you have generated your proxy from Geonix, once you have generated your proxy from Geonix, and mind you, do not forget when you want to fund on Geonix, this is where you come to. Don't fund all of this. Don't fund all of this, right? Don't fund all of this. They are not of high quality ISPs for surveys, right? The ISPs are not they are not of high quality. This is where you come to here. This is where you come to. You come to resident. This is where you come to, and then you make sure you select, and it's showing yellow here. Then before you click buy, and you select LTC crypto method, then you come to me. I'll help you fund. So now I already have my Geonix wallet. I already have my Geonix what's it called? I already have my Geonix proxy. So I will show you what to do to be able to maximize it for it to last longer for you. Then you come to your super proxy. You come to your super proxy. This is my super proxy. Okay, you can see my credentials. Yes, you can see my credentials. So if you don't know how to load your IPs, this is how to load it. This is the order of arrangement. This is the order of arrangement. This is where to put this, where to put this, where to put this, where to put this. Okay, this is how to go about it. So now the good part about Unix proxy is that when you have a single login detail, you can set it as what you can see here. I'm very skeptical, I'm very careful with this page because it's very easy for YouTube to just take down this video of this it's very easy for them to take down, so I'm just careful safe before these people can come on this video. All right, so it's you can as well change this from HTTP to SOX5. Can you see? So if I choose to leave this as HTTP, it is fine. So it means that if your proxy loader does not support SOX5, it means that you can still use Geonix but change it from SOX5 to HTTP. Whichever you choose, it is fine. It is absolutely going to work. Then you just click your save and you generate your proxy. But I don't want to save it. All right, I don't want to save it. So now this is where the magic comes. How to maximize your Geonix proxy. This is where the magic comes. So you come to settings, and the next thing is to go to all apps, right? And allow apps. Now, if you don't have the pro version, you discover that there will be a red stuff shown here. But I do have the pro version, so I'm not seeing that here. So all apps, then come to all apps, sorry, allowed apps. So now if you want to maximize your Geonix proxy, what you now need to do here is come here and search for the browser you want to use to do your survey. Let's say I want to use Brave for my survey. Then I'll select only Brave. I'll select only Brave. Only Brave. I'll select it and I'll continue. Okay, let's say I have ChatGPT app on my phone and I need to be using ChatGPT to check something. Then if you have ChatGPT app on your phone, just search ChatGPT also and select it. Please do not select WhatsApp. Do not select WhatsApp. You know why? WhatsApp works at the background. There are lots of group messages that drops, and when those messages drop, they consume data. Don't select your Facebook. When messages drop, it consumes data. So make sure you only select what you'll be needing at that point in time when you're doing the survey. And let's say if you are going to need your email, if you're going to need your Gmail during the survey to go and check an OTP code, for example, if you're going to need it, then select your Gmail. But anything you're not going to need while doing the survey, don't select it. And please try not to select WhatsApp. When you're done answering your survey, then you can go back and disconnect your VPN, your super proxy. When you disconnect your super proxy, then your what's it called? Yeah, then your other apps will have access to internet. With that, your Geonix proxy is gonna last very, very long. You can see here now, allowed apps. It means the only apps I'm allowing now is Brave. So immediately I connect. Once I connect to my proxy, once I connect it, I click here and I connect. It is only Brave that is going to have internet access for me, and it's going to last very long. So that's that about that, guys. Peace and love.